As discussed during the previous plenary session, issues of training and building capacity within the ecosystem of e-health and digital health are central to the interests of all stakeholders. We'll discuss this from the point of view of the academia to start with, but as you will see in this presentation, we will involve all the stakeholders in a sense. So a few years ago, as we were discussing with different partners about how to develop further the mentality of this ecosystem, there was an open call from the European Commission on building master's courses, joint master's degrees on different issues. And we centralized our interests on the digital transformation, which was an open issue. It's a dynamic issue in most of the European countries. And we managed to get the grant and try to establish this master's course, which has been running for a year. And so this session is going to be devoted to this one and also the next session. So I'll start by presenting the basics of the master program. The master is called Managing Digital Transformation in the Health Sector. And then later on we will focus on more aspects of these. So let's start by asking why digital transformation in healthcare, because it's critical, I would say. So the master's program that we designed aims to bring together healthcare professionals, but also the wider healthcare ecosystem, because it is critical, as I say. Why it's critical? Because there are rapid technological advancements. There is expected enhanced patient care from the digitalization. As discussed also earlier on and mentioned by Professor Schizas in the plenary keynote, efficiency and cost savings are also expected, but the whole thing is also demanded by global health challenges and epidemics like the one we faced recently. Data security and privacy are undermining the whole thing, and one needs to be careful about these. And there is also a need for interdisciplinary collaboration when it comes to healthcare. This is a must. So the Digital Europe program aims to bring this together and aims to build the EU's strategy on digital capacities and facilitate the wide deployment of digital technology. So this was the opportunity about the call, and we needed to align with the EU healthcare goals like the European Year of Skills, which was aiming to address skills gaps within the European Union and boost the EU skills strategy, which in turn will help reskill people with a focus on digital and green technology skills. And the European Health and Digital Executive Agency made this call, which was focusing on bringing technical people, digital technologies and businesses together with citizens and public administrations together. So it was necessary to discuss this program with all the stakeholders. So the granting authority is HADEA, as we say. The Digital Europe program was the program that we refer to, and this runs from the 1st of January until the end of 26, with the aim of creating a new master's course that will equip healthcare professionals with the competencies needed to develop digital services in the health sector. The partners of the program were originally University Institute of Lisbon, ISCTE, Laurea University of Applied Sciences in Finland, Aristotle University of Thessaloniki in Greece, and also Gustave Eiffel University in Paris, and various other partners who bring together the industrial and the further ecosystem. From you see the names, especially the Portuguese ones. The ManagiDiTH master's program now didn't work. addresses the unique challenges of digital transformation in healthcare and its management, but it also aims to upskill graduates from disciplines like health, business and administration, and information and ICT backgrounds. The emphasis is on collaboration and partnership in an interdisciplinary learning ecosystem. And the joint masters that is offered now is offered by 3 European institutions: in Portugal, ISCTE, in Finland, Laurea, and in Greece, the Aristotle University, as I mentioned. Again, it doesn't work. If you can switch it on. Okay, main goals is to enhance the digital literacy, optimize patient-centered care, foster innovation, and also make points about regulatory and ethical standards, enable lifelong learning, of course, and driving organizational changes together with the global relevance of different activities. Now, the study on skills needs, it was forecasted in 4 countries. There was a study in 2023. What are the main social, economic, and technological trends in the healthcare sector? There was a desk review, but also focus groups with experts from the digital and health sectors, the various stakeholders and patient associations. And there was also a number of interviews held with key experts and stakeholders. This is now at the design frontier of the master's course. The duration that we aimed was the usual one in the 3 semesters plus which was 30 ECTS credits per semester. The intake we had was about forecasting 240 students per cohort. And the courses are divided into compulsory and elective courses in the first and the second semester, with the master's thesis dissertation taking the 3rd semester on its own. The program has already been accredited in Finland and Portugal, and in the next few days we expect it has all been set, and we expect a decision for the certification in Greece. I was hoping together it will be on, but it will be in the next couple of days. Already 178 students were enrolled in September 2024 and started these programs, expecting to develop data science and interoperability skills, but also be in a position to lead digital transformation initiatives, ensuring data security and privacy, but also being able to innovate in healthcare technology and manage this innovation, technological innovation in healthcare. The structure, which I just look at it, it has optional and mandatory courses. As I said, first semester on the left, second semester on the right. There is always 3 different aspects of that. You see things like organizations and services in the health sector, digital transformation in healthcare, and health data and information systems as mandatory courses in the beginning, and then optional courses with things like management, innovation, entrepreneurship in healthcare, healthcare resource management, and stuff like that. And in the second semester, we continue with service designs, health data classifications, e-health and telemedicine, and stuff like that. The second semester has got interoperability and data science branches as optional ones for people to choose from, and we are in this process at the moment. So there is always a personalization pathway in the way that the students choose how to proceed. As I said, they can either choose specialization in interoperability or specialization in the data sciences. But all the courses are designed in a way that they have a collection of skills and knowledge from 3 different sectors: the health sector skills, the societal and social sciences sector, but also the digital and technological sector with skills affording digital skills per se. So the curriculum is co-built by students basically from the broad portfolio of curricular units. and making it possible to obtain one of the two specialization certifications, as I mentioned. We use a triological learning and digipedagogical model in our approach. So we bring all the parties together, as I mentioned, students, researchers, and teachers. And the co-design was happening with other stakeholders, as I mentioned. These are some screenshots from the co-creation sessions that we had before starting the program. It was happening in Helsinki, Athens, and Lisbon, physical meetings, as well as a number of meetings, telcos. This is the program committee that is shared, 2 members from each of the 3 granting institutions, granting bodies. The teaching staff and boards we have from all 3 universities. You see the administration boards and different offices at the bottom, with an administration office, a technical support office, an evaluation board, and the quality assurance board. But also each course unit is led by one university, with other universities, the other 2 universities participating in the design, but also the delivery of the courses. So we try to do an equal split of, more or less equal split of curricular units with different people leading each of these. I'll skip the teaching staff, obviously shared with the 3 universities. But we also have other activities, like the one that we aim for in May, which is the summer week, as we call it, 5th to the 9th of May in Lisbon, which is expected to be an in-person summer school with hands-on innovation bootcamps and prototyping workshops, networking opportunities, interactive sessions, etc. We also have around the program collaborative projects and expert-led webinars, but also practical exercises, which will also reinforce within this summer school week, and as well as a horizontal mentorship and peer support program to foster collaboration and growth of each of the students. There are a number of platforms and websites we have put across that enable connection to existing systems, but also applications, admissions, and the e-learning resources to be hosted there, all the educational material, as well as dissemination of the whole master's program. The evaluation of the program is done by the students, obviously, but is also done by quality policy levels at each university. At Aristotle University, we have a unit which controls all the master's programs, obviously, and this one is not an exception. We have also a quality assurance within the School of Medicine, which was scrutinized before going to the university-wide committee. But we also have within the project an evaluation monitoring board and a specific work package which looks at specific evaluation aspects of this project. This is our a small screenshot of the projects that we have run in the last few years, and we are building on the capacity of the research and the achievements of all these projects from our point of view at Aristotle University. So I'll run a short video to couple this and show you what we do from the Thessaloniki point of view. These are some of our facilities in the school and within the laboratory. The Lab of Medical Physics and Digital Innovation that I direct. Teaching spaces, but also virtual capacity. These are achievements of projects in the assisting citizens in healthcare and well-being, at-home technologies, and unique capacities like human centrifuge labs, living labs, which promote even further the co-creation and collaboration and software dedicated to promoting well-being and healthcare enhancement, and other dedicated groups like biomedical robotics, electronics, robotics and devices, groups that focus on specific research aspects like measuring the brain or enhancing it through neurofeedback, and unique technological tools like an MEG OPM system, which is just starting in the last couple of days and being available for further research and projects for the students. Now, these are not utilized in every day because the whole course is run online, but you understand that many of the projects, especially the ones that are going to be offered by my collaborators in the school, are going to swivel around these technological capacities and facilities, and therefore might be a chance to use for students to use them either physically or at least in a secondary use, as we were saying in the previous session. So I can stop here, and if there is any question, I can answer. Thank you.